What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights 91 coming to another video. Could the Eagles be on the verge of landing another Pro Bowl defensive tackle in free agency? Well, there's a very strong possibility of that. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are at a crossroads with defensive tackle Gerald McCoy, and according to the reports, the Eagles are definitely interested in Gerald McCoy. Gerald McCoy is in the middle of a 7-year contract, worth $93 million. He's due $33 million over the next 3 years. The Bucs don't owe any money towards the cap if they release Gerald McCoy this offseason. None of that $33 million that I mentioned above is guaranteed money. McCoy could, he could restructure his deal if he wishes to stay in Tampa, but the Buccaneers at this point right now, they really need the cap space. They have, they only have $1,777,000 in cap space, so they really need the cap space. And if they do release Gerald McCoy, they will get $13 million in cap space. The Bucs need at least $5 million to sign the players who they eventually end up drafting. So, yeah, it's a strong possibility that the Buccaneers could part ways with Gerald McCoy, and the Eagles will be right there. The Eagles will be right there to I guess you would say pick up one team's trash. I guess you would say, even though Gerald McCoy's not trash, But yeah. He's in the middle. He's in the middle of a big contract here, and the Buccaneers they have very low cap. They have no leverage in this situation. Like I said, they only have $1,777,000 in cap space, and if they release them, they get $13 million in the cap, which obviously they can use to go towards their signing whatever players that they draft. Which they need at least $5 million in cap for that. Gerald McCoy's been an absolute beast of a defensive tackle since he came into the league. In 9 seasons, Gerald McCoy has 54.5 sacks. He has 6 Pro Bowl selections. He's a 3-time first-team All-Pro from 2012 to 2014. He was a second-team All-Pro in 2016. He's 30 years old. He was drafted in 2010 in the first round. He was the number 3 pick. He played his college football at Oklahoma. For his career, he has 297 tackles. Like I mentioned above, he has 54.5 sacks. He has 21 pass deflections, and he has 6 forced fumbles. So yeah, numerous Eagle players have been trying to pitch Gerald McCoy to come to Philadelphia. Of course, Fletcher Cox is always in there. Fletcher Cox is always pitching for somebody to come to Philadelphia. That's just the way Fletcher does. But yeah, the Buccaneers have no leverage in this whatsoever. They can't demand a trade for him because, like I said, they can't demand. They can't get a compensation pick for him. Right now they definitely have their hands behind their backs. And releasing him would be a huge cap relief for them. If they release him during this off season, it would not count. It would not count for towards their cap. If they release him, of course, like I said, that's $13 million in cap that they would gain. So right now, they're probably going to part ways with Gerald McCoy. It's for the best for them. And, be honest with you, it's for the best for Gerald McCoy. The Buccaneers, you look at the Buccaneers overall, that's a team that even, yes, they hired Bruce Arians as their head coach, but that's a team that's still quite a bit away. They still are in the rebuild mode. They still got some time before you can honestly say the Buccaneers are a actual legitimate Super Bowl contender. So, Gerald McCoy, he's 30 years old. He's going on 31 years old. And, he doesn't have a whole lot more years left in his prime, of course, and in his career in general. So, you know, it'd be best for both sides to move on. Gerald McCoy, I'm pretty sure would love to you know, have a chance to compete for a Super Bowl championship. And right now the Buccaneers they're not in that situation. Going into his 9th year, Gerald McCoy doesn't have a whole lot more years left. You know what I mean? So yeah, it would be best for both sides to move on. And the Eagles, you know, have, you know, been interested in Gerald McCoy in the past, you know, but the price tag was so heavy for him. You know, all that money on that guaranteed contract. But now, like I say, he got 3 years left on that contract, and none of that money is guaranteed. And the Eagles could simply scoop him up in free agency if the Buccaneers decide to move on from him. That would add, you know, that would definitely add great depth to the defensive line. You know, obviously, you know, defensive tackle, we have Fletcher Cox. Of course, we signed Malik Jackson. You know, so that would be great. That would definitely be great depth for that defensive line. For that defensive line, just make it even more, impenetrable. You know, hard to run against, hard to you know, hard to penetrate. So, yeah, you know, personally, if Harry Roseman was able to do this, man, you know, build that man a damn statue of Philadelphia. It'd be great to bring Gerald McCoy here, especially at the right price. You know, it's not gonna cost us a whole lot to get him. You know, like I said, the Eagles have been interested in him for quite some time, and now they have opportunity just to snatch him up, not owing the Buccaneers anything in free agency, should the Buccaneers decide to move on from him. And of course, he played with Deshaun Jackson a couple years in Tampa, so he has that relationship established, of course, with the you know, with Deshaun Jackson there. You know, they were teammates. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Would you like to see Gerald McCoy on the Philadelphia Eagles? You know, I think it would be a great move for the Eagles. You know, definitely have some great depth, veteran depth, absolute beast of a defensive lineman, a guy who is still playing at a pretty good level. Is he what he was, you know, 5-6 years ago? No, but the guy is still pretty damn good defensive tackle, and I think I know he would be a good addition to the Philadelphia Eagles. But you guys, let me know in the comment section. What do you think about the Eagles possibly snatching up defensive tackle Gerald McCoy? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. You know, hit that like button. But tell me what you think in the comment section. As always, go Birds. Spunky Nice 91 is out of here. Fly, Eagle, fly. Peace.